We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further. Dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Rodgers going to the air to start things out. His pass complete to Ruckert. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's across midfield. And finally taken down at the 34. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Rodgers to throw once more. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now Rodgers. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Rodgers again now. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall from 8 yards out. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10, right at the 30.
Ready.
Now a man who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back. It's Raheem Mostert. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
In motion, Hill. 2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Time out three.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
21G.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And he fires one incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
In motion, Hill. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. On the move to his left. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On play action, now Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. But on that play, they held up quite well.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Well, this is caught by Williams. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing now is Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jets 7, Dolphins 0.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing is Rodgers. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. And the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it.
It's 4th down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Now Rodgers. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Rodgers. This one finds Wilson downfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 44 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
Dolphins 0.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Over the middle, he gets it to Barrios. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Dolphins 1st down.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Tua sets up to pass it. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
It's safe. Go ahead.
Tua on 4th down. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. In motion, Hill. They'll run right side with Mostert. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Once again, it's Mostert. And a short gain down to about the 33. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Tua. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now he's flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Solo left Zion. Out.
Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Tua, a final shot before half. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Moving left. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. A run with Mostert up the middle. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Looking to pass. Tua. Out route to Hill, complete. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Tua going to throw.
42-yard line.
He shakes him off. Steps away to his left. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Rolling to his left. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he'll find Hall. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
26.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now Rodgers. Connection made to Ruckert. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He gets it underneath to Hall. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
First down.
Here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The offense on third down tonight, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're looking at third and a few inches. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
44, ready.
Another catch there for Waddle.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And a completion to Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but It's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Rodgers looking to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. And again, it's Rodgers. This pass complete to Ruckert. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a yard. Here's Rodgers to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
88, 30.
Now Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And